Mandarin Chinese word qigong in Chinese, qi is the energy, and gong, well, the Mandarin speakers out there know gong suo de gong. It's the word gong comes from work. So qi gong is energy work. Basically, it's breathing and moving your body in pretty gentle ways. The thing that I've learned about it though that I like is I'm like, oh, I'm gonna move my arms, and I'm doing it, and then I'm trying to breathe. After a couple years of doing it, I realized, oh no, my body is supposed to follow my breath. And the breath comes first, and then the body has natural motions that actually go with it, and they move with it. And it's my body is learning to follow the natural motion of the breath. The thing that I've recently discovered is that I'm not just following breath. The breath actually follows my speed and my tempo. And that's an even better thing. When the breath is not just the quiet thing, there's actually a tempo and a speed inside of me. And I'm learning to have the breath follow that tempo. And then my body follows the breath. And then my body gets into a nice tempo with itself. And that slows everything down. I mean, it slows down the mind for sure. And the mind drops down, but then my body also gets synchronized. My body gets into a nice rhythmic flow that's moving with it. And boy, that leads to a natural level of confidence. It also helps me speak in a more slow and deliberate way. I become much more in sync with my thoughts. My mouth and my thoughts are actually moving very clearly together. And if I'm, say, trying to talk to an attractive woman on the street, that is exactly how I want to be. So doing that kind of practice beforehand makes it so that I'm doing this process. I'm starting the work long before I need to use it. If I need to use it for a job interview, or I need to use it because I'm on a podcast with somebody really famous, or I'm talking to this beautiful woman and I don't want to make a fool out of myself, I start alone at the start of the day, creating this slow in-time movement inside of my own body. It's a little bit of a paradox because I'm not really moving that much. I'm not running around. I'm not jumping. I'm not doing anything crazy. The movement is just gentle movements with the body and with the breath. But when I find that, then when I actually start stepping out into my day and I start reaching out my hand to shake hands with someone, or I'm putting my hand on someone's back to make a physical connection with them that's reassuring to them. All of those different things that I'm doing, they are naturally going to be in time, the same way that I started my day with this practice of Qigong. And it almost feels like you're cheating when you're doing it, because the nervousness just goes away. Because the nervousness is when you've got different levels inside of you spinning up, one here and one there and one there. And we've gone into these different little weird areas. And that is us fracturing and breaking into different pieces. When we release that and we get in time and we get synchronized with ourselves, those different speeds stop spinning around and they just come together, and you can just think and talk and walk and touch and connect, and very importantly, listen in time with the moment that you're actually in. And when you're in time like that and you're listening and you're taking in and then you're giving back out and offering in all those various ways, wow, that is confidence. But it's the effortless confidence. I'm not trying to have this confidence that I want. It's like I'm just riding this wave of time that I'm in. I'm in the moment. I'm riding the wave of the moment. And and some of the time I'm the one that's talking and touching. Some of the time I'm just listening. Some of the time the experience that we're having goes into all these different places. There's highs, there's lows, there's excited, there's sad, there's all the different ones. But when you're in time with the moment that way, when I'm in my time, my tempo inside of myself, when I'm in the right speed with this heart, boy, the confidence comes out naturally. It's really amazing. Boy, I hope listening to that, you got something out of it. Join our channel, subscribe to it. There's a lot more content available. Also, go to the website, dallasbluth.com. That's where we have the full versions of it. And not only that, it's not the crazy YouTube high-speed edited version. It's a place where you can actually soak up the messages and really think about it. Maybe even sign up for an event if you're interested. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.